We landed in Tokyo at 3 a.m. We booked an airport transfer. To our surprise, a luxury Toyota Welfare arrived to pick us up. The ride cost around 8,000 INR, but after a long flight and that time of the night, the comfort was absolutely worth it. Once we arrived, we stepped into this aesthetic neighborhood called Hatsudai. That very night, we made a run to the convenience store, of course, a 7-Eleven. I absolutely loved their sandals. The next morning, we got up a bit late since we needed rest. Once we were ready, we grabbed coffee and again my favorite soy fried chicken from 7-Eleven. I had it almost daily. Then we headed to the metro since it was close to where we stayed. Here you can see me getting a PASMO card. I started with a 5,000 yen on it. There's also a 500 yen deposit as well. I recharged it several times later. This card was super useful. You can use it on the metro, on buses, and even at many convenience stores. It was a super convenient way to pay as I went. Next, we headed to Shibuya. I was so excited because I'd always wanted to see the Shibuya Scramble crossing, especially after seeing it in the movie The Tokyo Drift. When I went during the day, though it was super crowded and not as much fun. But I went back in the evening and it was fantastic. Around the crossing, you'll find all the shopping Shibuya is known for. So if you love shopping, this is the place. But what really surprised and impressed me was how well dressed the Japanese people were. Honestly, their fashion was next level. Then I started feeling a bit hungry and had a craving for onigiri. I popped into the nearby family mart and picked up an onigiri, a drink and a soft cream-filled bun. Honestly, all three were perfect 10 out of 10 for me. Nearby, we spotted a bicycle parking system called the Loop. I'll show you how it works in another video, but it was super easy and convenient for getting around. It started raining, so we picked up a simple transparent umbrella. We were craving Ichiran Ramen, so we headed to the famous Ichiran branch in Shinjuku. There are many locations across Japan, but this is the one we chose. After waiting in line for about 30 minutes, we ordered 2 bowls of their classic tonkatsu ramen. Once you order, you're given a customization sheet where you can choose everything from noodle firmness to spice levels. Since it was my first time, I simply went with the recommended options. We were then seated in their signature private booths. Each booth had a cold water tap along with a few instructions about the dining experience. Around 5 minutes later, a ramen arrived piping hot and was served very politely. The rich pork broth was topped with noodles, pork, green onions, and Ichiran's signature red chili paste. The flavor was mild, comforting, and incredibly delicious. I would highly recommend trying Ichiran if you're visiting Tokyo. For me, it was an easy 10 out of 10. In fact, I went back 2 more times during my trip with different customizations, and I'll share those experiences in another video. After we enjoyed the ramen, we wandered around Shinjuku. The streets of Golden Gai and nightlife were adorable and had this dreamy atmosphere. Plus, Shinjuku has plenty of shopping and so much more. I'll see you in the next video, but for now, we're exhausted and ready to sleep. Good night.
Look my way and I don't even wanna say goodbye. Oh Tokyo, here we go through the